All
Yay.
right. Okay, so convention was awesome, as it always is. They put so much into everything that they prepare for us, both in their speakers, in their topics of choices of speaking, and in the products that they give, and just the whole ambiance of all of it. And so the difference of like watching it online and coming in person, even if you just come for one day, they have a whole auditorium, probably 3 auditoriums worth of just all kinds of displays and experiences. And they have a science place. If you have questions about anything, you can go ask your questions to them. And just anything you can think of, they've gone to the next step of it. And so it's hard for us to share all of that part of it with you, but you're going to hear our excitement about who doTERRA is and continues to be, and the products that they put so much thought into doing. And they're like the leading cutting edge of the things that they're doing. It's just incredible. So I was gifted the opportunity to spend the week with Shalene and several people from her team. Is Janae on here? She was there too, Shalene's sister. So anyway, the whole thing was a really good experience, and I'm really excited to hear from Shalene what she is doing. As you guys already know, she's a master teacher, and she has she's given a lot of thought to what it is she wants to share when we only have just this much time and there's this much to learn from it. But you'll get enough to know what you want to pursue and find out more about, which is why we're here and why we continue to get online. Because if you don't have someone that you can like personally reach out to, it's a little bit harder to like, what am I supposed to do with this? Or what else came out? Or what else is there? That's why we do it this way, is so that you have a personal touch with someone that can help you get that information and do it on a level that we're on, that we resonate together. And that's just one thing that I absolutely love about doTERRA, and why it's a part of me and always will be, because of the culture of who they are and who I want to be. So, Shalene, I'm going to turn time over to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with an oil story that involves Jolene and conventions. So I got there on Sunday, a week ago Sunday, and I felt dust in my eyes as I arrived, and they were super itchy. I was so thankful to have Correct-X. If you don't know Correct-X, I call it our doTERRA's antibiotic cream. It's just a little tube, and they've put frankincense in there, cedarwood, lavender, tea tree, and helichrysum. No, helichrysum? Can't remember. Anyway, it's awesome. And I just kind of rubbed it around my eyes when they were both so itchy. I thought there must have been a cat in this rental house or something. And I was able to sleep, and I was so thankful. When I woke up the next morning, I had developed a sty underneath my eye, and it just got worse and worse all week long. And I was trying Correct-X for a couple of days, and I was trying a couple other oils to try and help. You're not supposed to put the oils directly in your eye. So I was pretty impressed with myself to think about putting some oils in the palm of my hand in the shower. And then I cupped it over my eye and tried really hard to keep my eye open. And that really helped it feel better too. And then Jolene, bless her heart, had helichrysum touch with her. Helichrysum heals so many things and is so good for us. And she wouldn't let me return it to her. She's like, you need it. You need to still be putting it on. But it has, and Jolene, even since I left your house yesterday, it is doing so much better. And it's not painful for the first day. And so I'm very, very, very thankful to have something to put on, even if it's just around the eye, kind of under, to help. We're so blessed, even in a situation where I don't have time to go to a doctor, I don't have time to worry about any other thing. I have things I can try that give relief. So I wanted to share that oil story. So thanks for letting me share. All right. I'm going to try to share my screen with you because I got pictures. Sometimes a picture just helps you see more of what you want to see, helps you see up close and personal a little bit better.
So, Shalene, can I just say with that, the other thing I want you to take away from that story is always have oils with you.
Always.
It's just grabbing a few that, oh, I think I might want this with me today. Or if you have a container that you always bring your top favorite oils, you'll never regret it.
Yes. Always happy. My sister Janalee was not feeling well, and I luckily had the breathe stick with me, and that saved her life this week. It's just such a blessing. Keep your favorites nearby. And Jolene, while I'm teaching, would you maybe open the chat box and just make sure if there's any questions, or please feel free to speak up and ask questions. I'm on my Chromebook, and I'm still out of town, and I usually have two screens at home where I can keep track of details and show my screen, and I can't do that today. So I'm just going to be can you see my screen? Is it big? Here, I'll make it a little bit bigger. No, does that work? Nope, that didn't work. It looks like that's as big as it's going to get if I
It was bigger on mine. Oh, there.
Yeah.
It's big now.
Yeah, we'll go back here. Okay, so this is the name of our convention, was to reclaim. In essence, what they meant was to reclaim our health. And we are so thankful to have these natural ways to do that. This is a picture I just took of convention, so you can kind of picture how many people were there. This is pretty much half the room. You can't see to the left of my camera. But well, we got somebody mute that maybe needs a mute with some extra noise. So we've got Emily Wright on the stage in her beautiful red outfit and just inspiring us at the beginning of convention. This company does a great job of getting us inspired. It is not make money at all. It is about how can we educate, how can we help, how can we serve the world? And I'm just feel privileged to be a part of them. So excited to share with you some of the things that they shared with us. Oh, that's my voice echoing, so I don't know why that's echoing. I apologize. All right. Essential oils are chemistry that is easily recognized and utilized by the body. When they put this thought up there, I'm not a sciencey person, and it just made sense. They are chemistry that is easily recognized by the body because it's natural and our bodies are natural. So I want you to just keep in mind, because we're going to talk about a lot of products today, but the products all have essential oils in them. That is the basis of doTERRA, but they are record-breaking, world-breaking, going forward in science and research and giving us products that are going to change our lives. We're so blessed. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about frankincense because it is amazing. Frankincense supports the cell to determine what's right DNA code that should be in our body to correct the expression and replication of what we need. And I said I'm not sciencey, but I can picture a cell. If you picture a cell with the cell wall around it and a medicine trying to get into that cell to help you, and the cell wall says, I don't recognize that synthetic medicine. That's not what I want to let in because it's not something it recognizes. But frankincense supports the cell, is natural, is recognized by the cell, and can go in and benefit your body. That is the true basis of these new products that have come out. So frankincense itself helps with cell renewal and support. And I would say that's what I think of first when I think of frankincense. Cell renewal and supporting the cells in our body. Skin renewal is probably what I would think of second because it is so good for the skin. But there's so many more things that frankincense is good for. Healthy stress response, cardiovascular support, relieving discomfort, healthy inflammation, immune support, cognitive function, digestive benefits, and pulmonary support. And it really is it's got so many different things it helps with. So they call it the king of oils. Got some more pictures that'll show you about that in a minute. So some of my pictures came from screenshots on my phone, so forgive the blurriness a little bit. But frankincense in a stick came out, and what they've done is they've put it into a stick. They've added some nio wood, which is an oil that also helps in this direction. And this stick is kind of like a deodorant stick or a deep blue stick. And so it's not greasy, and it gives you the option of getting frankincense smoothly onto your skin topically. So this product, I'm going to pull out my notes so I remember all the things I wanted to say. This product helps with healthy skin. It's restorative topical benefits. It's a great, I don't even know how to say this word, but you can put it on your neck and how do you say it, Jolene?
Decolletage.
Decolletage. The area of your skin right here that's so tender, and that's what I'm planning to do with it. You can apply it to the back of your head and neck to help. You can put it on your cuticles to soften and nourish your cuticles. Minor skin irritations, you can layer it with the deep blue stick. You can also layer it under Adaptive to help with stress, layer it under Serenity to help with sleep. And it even suggested that you could add a drop of frankincense essential oil.
Shalene, we have a question.
Oh, great. What's the question?
Well, dang it, I just forgot it.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so sorry. I
Just
will.
break in anytime. We love to hear from everybody. So
Okay,
when you
I'm so
remember it.
sorry.
No
Okay.
problem. So muscles and joints, it can help with too. So it's just a great way to topically use frankincense. I'm really excited about it. And then, oh my goodness, are you ready for this? And like I say, King of Oils, it helps with so many different things. When they put that picture up there, I thought it was so cute. And the King of Oils, it's one of the highest frequency oils. It's what they gave the Christ child. I like to think doTERRA even has a way of giving us even better than that, because we have the science to extract it pure and better from the trees. So frankincense is the king of oils. They have finally given us frankincense internally in a supplement that we can take internally. How cool is this? Oh my goodness. I am so excited to have this. They, of course, are miles ahead in their research and their science, and found that the frankincense also has boswellic acid in it. And that boswellic acid, a couple slides are going to teach us a little bit more, is so healthy for our bodies as well. So what they've done, it's kind of hard to see on this picture, but the little pill that's beside the bottle has these little micro beads in them, and they've been able to put some of what they wanted to give us in those micro beads. It just gives us the internal benefits that you would not believe. I would love to, when you think about joint comfort, mobility, helping with your inflammation, cellular health and renewal, they've done case studies and research. You've got protective help for the muscles, the nervous system. And what they've done in the pill is combine essential oil with the frankincense resin in liquid-based micro bead capsules. And so they just have done all the research to find even the best delivery system. And they suggest that we take it 1 or more capsules a day as needed with food. Now, the next slide is going to help you see a few things that help from the boswellic acid benefits. So this is part of the frankincense that they've put in here. Again, helps super helpful with cell renewal, healthy inflammation, pulmonary support, cognitive function, immune support, joint comfort, and relieving discomfort. So it's kind of a powerhouse in that they have figured out how to put both things into the capsule. I would love it if anyone on the call has had any experiences using it already. Has anybody tried it yet?
I think I'm the only one here that has had it in my hand to tell anything, but I'm way excited about this oil. And so 2 really quick, they're not long stories at all. But Dave takes DDR Prime every day. And that's the cellular regeneration one that I talked to a lot of you about, and in using that just as a basis for cellular health. So Dave went to that science booth that I just talked to you about, and he asked them about, he says, so do I like take both frankincense since it does like everything on steroids that DDR Prime does? And they said, no, you don't need to take both of them, but if you just bought a bottle, because he does it every month, then finish your DDR Prime and then go to the frankincense. You don't need to do both of them because the DDR Prime is good and it's a good choice. The frankincense is even a better choice. And so you move over to it. So it's not like we want you to like throw away anything and start something new, but put it on the schedule to get it there. And if frankincense capsules sounds like, oh, but I need that right now, like me, I'm not taking any more of my DDR Prime. I went straight to the capsules. So my limited experience, because you guys, it's been days and there's been travel and stuff in between. But so I've started having my knee hurt mainly at night, but then going up and down the stairs and, getting moving in the day. And so I've been taking the frankincense capsules, and I can correlate taking it to my pain being so greatly reduced that I forget that I have it.
Not
And
awesome.
so that's huge to me. And then some of the other benefits that I know of it, I'm looking forward to seeing the build up result of that as well.
Having it in your system. Well, when I asked if anybody had tried it, I knew, Janie, that you had ordered. Has your kit come yet? Have you got it? Or you're muted, my dear. I'm curious if you've got your kit, and I'm so anxious for Frankincense to help you.
I ordered a kit. Mine's supposed to be delivered today.
Yay! Yay! You're not being able to unmute, Janie. Doggone it. Give me thumbs up. Did you get your kit yet? Not yet. Oh, you do have the kit. Okay. All right. So we're anxious to hear over time how Frankincense helps you. Okay. Maybe you can put it in the chat if you can't figure unmuting today. Love ya. Okay. So when I heard from someone yesterday who had not seen me at convention, Tammy said, I'm so sorry I missed seeing you at convention, but I have to tell you, I was in an accident before convention. I walked out of Walmart and a car hit me, hit the cart and pushed her quite a few feet towards the building. And she did not break anything, but she was very, very sore. And she said 2 days on the frankincense and she had no pain at all. I thought that was pretty impressive. So I'm guessing as we go through painful things, maybe need to be calm things, hopefully arthritic things, it's just going to be a blessing to have something natural to try. Oh, Janie, you're unmuted. Did you get to try it yet?
I figured it out.
Okay.
That's why I was making sure I could attend this, because I wanted to ask about that, because, I take DDR Prime.
Yeah.
Right. And so I was listening to what Jolene said. So I'm all like, should I go ahead and finish up my DDR Prime and then start that? But I'm probably going to just go ahead and do the frankincense. I just want the relief.
The results.
I just want the results. So
Yes.
yeah. So I'm excited. And I still have my other vitamins, the vitamin, the LLV. So I'm going to do every other day. I'm going to take the pills till I finish them. And then I'm going to take the powder every other day.
Good idea to use up the LLV.
That way I use it up, right? I just don't
Sounds
waste
good.
the money. So that's what I'm going to do. So
And
anyway,
then you can start seeing how you feel better if it gives you even better relief.
yeah, I'm fingers crossed.
I love it. Thank you for sharing. Okay, we're going to go back to sharing the screen again. Sorry, it takes just a little bit of switcheroo here for me. And we're back. Okay, so as we move into the next new product, it's called VMG Plus, and I didn't really even figure out what that stood for until probably an hour or two into them talking about the product. So it's vitamins, minerals, and greens. And then, doTERRA, they plus put other things into their product. So instead of taking all of these pills for lifelong vitality, we get to take this powder, put it into water. It says to do 5 to 8 ounces of cold water or any other liquid and mix it and take it. And it tastes good. I'm so excited. My mother would have loved this. I'm actually in the home where my mother passed away 2 years ago. She had me taking her LLV vitamins and putting them into a blender and mixing them with orange juice to try to get it down. And she knew it was good for her, but she couldn't take the pills. And so I was so thankful to see this come out. I know it's going to help a lot of people who don't want to take all the pills. Now we're going to talk about the omegas in a minute, which are in supplement form. But this takes, do you guys mind whispering just a little bit more? Sorry. So the cool thing is we're getting greens with this. So you're getting the phenomenal benefit of all the vitamins and minerals that doTERRA normally puts into things. But the greens are something I have not gotten in the habit of taking. Super excited knowing that's going to be good for me. But they've put in pineapple, mango. They've even put essential oils in here. You are getting so much more, and it's so tasty. So very excited about that it's tasty on top of everything else. So this is 90 science-backed ingredients. And this is all-in-one nutritional powdered drink, whole food nutrient complex. It fills between diet and recommendation to help nutritional goals. And we're talking increased energy, healthy skin and nails, high quality ingredients. It's vegan, it's gluten-free, macro and micronutrients, greens, superfood blend, nutrition blend, cellular support. We're going to talk about a few more things on the other slides, but it is amazing. So it comes in 30 little pouches, and I saw the price and I just went, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. But I want you to wait till the tail end, because I've got some great ideas budget wise on how this can help you. So nutrition blend. This slide was so good to know that they've put all of these other wonderful things in there for us. The guava, the amia, the holy basil, the moringa, and the lemon. And that is one of the things. Then they've got the superfood blends as well. I didn't catch that slide. But look at the bioavailability. That means bioavailability means how well can your body take what you're giving it and actually use it. Think of all the pills. This is what I think of, ladies. I took so many pills that I bought at Costco in a great big container, 500 pills for this amount of money, because it was cheap. And those chalky pills don't have a bioavailability to break down and have your body actually use them. But this increased the bioavailability by 540%. Are you kidding me? This is going to have all of this wonderful vitamins, minerals, and greens in your body being used by your body. I know you're going to love that. Then they did a 6-week study. And have you ever heard of your biological age? How old your body is? Not chronological is how old your body actually is. And if I'm saying that right, Jolene, am I saying that right? And then biological is how old your body actually feels or is. Am I saying that right? Hello, anybody there?
I don't have my thing on my mute picture button. Yes, you're saying that right. It's incredible, you guys. If you don't understand that, talk to one of us afterwards and we'll explain what difference that makes and what that means.
It just means your body is not aging as fast, and you have given yourself extra years to live. And their study showed that using this product, they went down in 2 years. Their biological age decreased by 2 years. I imagine being on this product for the rest of your life. I just feel like it's going to elongate our lives and help us have healthier lives as we get older. Very excited. Okay, then they did the E-omegas. And of course, they're not able to put the fish oils into a powder. And so there is still a supplement to take. This is E-omega Plus. But doTERRA took it to the next level. They went and they got, the fish are from Norway, wild fish that they've caught off Norway. This product has reduced risk of coronary heart disease, healthy lipid profile, healthy nervous system, cognitive function. The omega-3 fatty acids are critical to our brain health. It helps with a healthy respiratory function, visual acuity, may help you feel fuller between meals. I'm going to be trying this one. Promotes healthy metabolism and gastrointestinal system. And a lot of this is because they added wild orange. Now, they added wild orange to it so that they could add the limonene that is in there. And it's limonene that is so good for our body. And that is what helps it have an extra. You're not going to find anything else like it because nobody else has doTERRA's wild orange. So they did a study. It decreased the diastolic blood pressure and it decreased the resting heart rate. And I didn't get the slides that had the numbers on it, but they have the numbers on it. So I will be getting better information and getting that out to you. This is just to give you the very beginnings of it.
So Shalene,
yes.
and before you Oh, I guess you're going a little bit more in there. Then I have my story with the
Okay,
fish oil.
great. I'll be there in just a second. So of the top 16 fish oil supplements, 82% of them do not comply with their very own label claims. How crazy is that? And they had a doctor come in, not a doctor, a scientist come in who has been studying omegas his entire career. He was very elderly. If I had to guess, he was probably 75. And he sat there and was interviewed. He was so much fun to listen to, even for me that doesn't like science. He was so much fun to listen to. I want to listen to that talk part again. But he talked about doTERRA's product and that it is the best thing he has ever seen. He even went so far, this was the second day of convention, he even went so far as to say, I really learned some things yesterday, which meant he watched about the frankincense and the fish oil products as they were first introduced. And I just love that he said he learned something. All right, Jolene, love to hear your story.
Well, some of you who know me know that I have high triglycerides, and that's a very oil-based type of a condition. And so I've been on prescription and over-the-counter fish oils for a long time, over half of my lifetime. And they don't work really well. And so it's like still not completely under control, but until I take doTERRA's fish oil. And so even with the ones that we took before, I double up on them and because I need a lot of it. But this one is a game changer. And so this has been my first free day. I'm going to call in and see if I can get a blood test done so that they can see where my triglycerides are today and then report back after taking this for a month, whenever we meet again. Because I know without a doubt that it will make a difference in what I deal with, and I have for years. And then the other thing is that, they went to the powder because so many people says, I can't swallow that many pills and do it twice a day. And I'm there with everybody on that one. So, you take this only once a day, which is a big thing. Cause even if I have my pills out, I forget at night. But then still taking 3 omegas is like, really, I have to take this. I mean, we take other pills too, but they said that you could put, and if the kids need it, and have a hard time swallowing it, to just open it and just cut the top off and put it in your greens, the green mix, the vitamin mix. And so I tried it today. I couldn't even there wasn't an oil taste. There wasn't an oil feel. I didn't even know that it was added into it. And so I got in one drink, I got several things done and taken care of and down. It's so simple now. And even, a lot of times I thought I had to do it the first thing in the morning, but take it, up to midday is like, give yourself a grace period. Oh, I didn't get it at 8 o'clock and it's 11. So go get it. It's okay. It's once a day, whenever you can do it, whenever it fits into your lifestyle and however it fits in. But I have every confidence.
I'm sorry, what is the name of that product again?
EO Omega Plus.
Yep. So, and it comes in a jar like this. They suggest 3 a day, but they said every person is different. So you'll need to judge what's best for you. And they suggest that you take it with food. So I think that's great. It's 900 milligrams fatty acids that are included. So if you're already an omega taker, that's how this compares. But it's got the wild orange.
Now,
Very cool.
this is not available today for everybody, but it will be October 1st. So you can put it on your October thing, but it's not available today.
Yay. And in past years, they've really not had it available until more like November 1st. So I'm very excited that they said we could have them available individually on October 1st. All right. So I only have a few more files to show you, but we've got these beautiful oils that came as well. We're going to let Jolene talk just a little bit about them, but they're blends that doTERRA has made. They're going to be limited time options, and they're a coastal escape, a vineyard escape, and an Amazon are they all Escape? I think they are. Can't read them all. But that is a great way to diffuse and enjoy the oils aromatically. And Jolene, you've had a little more experience with those. Did you have a thought about those? You're muted.
Okay. Yeah, I got my little information that I wanted about this. So when the kids came out, those that were around me go, Escape oils, there's 3 of them. I'm not, and they, everyone had like one that they liked and they didn't like the other 2 and stuff. You guys, I'm in love with them. They're such a pivotal thing because what we have in our air makes a difference. Yeah, this is the box that it comes in. And Shalene, I have it shown in the folder that you gave us. Her husband made the holder.
Nice.
Isn't that a perfect way to hold it?
That is great.
So they call it the Escape series because sometimes in the day and in our life we just need to like feel like that we're laying on the beach or we're in the Amazon smelling the trees. And so because they're better at words than I am, I'm going to read you what they wrote about, like to invite you in. And then, so, and I decided to do the Vineyard Escape is in my diffuser right now. And I tell you, usually my heart's beating when we're doing this stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I've been so calm since the whole time we've started doing this. I'm going, I like Vineyard. So I'm going to start with the Amazon. The people that I was with at convention, Amazon was their first choice. And right from the bottle, I agree that's the one that I would have chosen. But you need to experience them and let your mind go where it wants to with them. And you'll find a different time and place for each one of these. So Amazon is the connect with nature experience. Okay. It says, in the heart of the rainforest, you feel a profound sense of connection to the natural world. It's a place of wonder and awe where each leaf and creature seems to hold a story just waiting to be discovered. Close your eyes while I'm reading this to you, okay? And just think about it. Venture in with Amazon Escape Rainforest Blend, a blend curated to develop you in a curated to envelop you in a lush greenery, exotic fragrance, and vivid life of the rainforest. Immerse yourself in the heart of the Amazon with meticulously crafted notes of vibrant foliage, earthly moss, and tropical blooms, evoking a nature symphony. Isn't that a fun way to think about it? I want that. Some of the oils that it has in there is, in these, it has helichrysum, green mandarin, cedar wood, wild orange, eucalyptus, bergamot, black pepper, tonka bean, vetiver, and siam wood. So a few of those aren't ones that we can like readily get that's in there, but those are wonderful oils in there. They're like some of my most favorite and used. So it's then it just says Amazon Escape transports you underneath canopies that stretch out like a living tapestry, filtering sunlight into dabbled patterns that dance across the forest floor. Whether it's enriching your living space or enticing your nature enthusiasts, Amazon Escape brings the cultivating essence of the rainforest to any environment. Who wants to try it?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, so and the smell is just divine. So the coastal one, this one here. I was thinking this was the forest one was the first favorite. This was the next favorite. The last one's my favorite. Who's anyone surprised about that? Okay, the coastal experience or escape is escaping to the seaside. How many love the sea, being on the beach? Some. I prefer the forest, but it's this might change me wanting to go. Listen to this. The beautiful coastal view is like a mesmerizing masterpiece painted by nature herself. Picture yourself standing on a sandy beach, the soft grains beneath your feet. As you gaze out over the vast expanse of the ocean, The air is crisp and salty, invigorating your senses as the gentle sea breeze tassels your hair. Dive into Coastal Escape, a captivating blend that embodies the allure of sea breezes and sandy shores and other invigorating fragrances of the coastline. Crafted to transport you to a refreshing coastal highway, it combines briny sea mint, grapefruit, and other different floral hints to it. And just let's see, before I don't give up on that. Imagine the crisp ocean spray, warm sunlight sands, and the gentle coastal blooms carried by the breeze. And then there's, you can tell one of the oils that I love that's in there is grapefruit and eucalyptus and bergamot and coriander. So anyway, that just makes me want to maybe spend a little bit of time on the on the sandy shores, but I can do it up here in the mountains, you guys. Okay, the last one is the vineyard. This is a purple one here. And they had an experience at the convention that you got to just go and smell it, and they had it like a vineyard in there with all the grapes and the swing, and and then you got to kind of experience it. So listen to this one again and imagine yourself there. So the Vineyard Escape, the Countryside Blend is what it's called, is a walk through a countryside vineyard. A striking vineyard is like a painting brought to life, with rows of grapevines stretching across the rolling hills and valleys. Imagine lush, rustic vineyards under a clear blue sky, basking in the warm sunlight. Each vineyard is unique with its own character and charm. The sight of vibrant green leaves contrasted against rich, lush, purple, red, and golden grapes is simply breathtaking. Partake in Vineyard Escape, a peaceful blend that captures the essence of rolling hills, sun-drenched grapevines, and refreshing countrysides and the breezes. Crafted with notes of ripe grapes, fresh air, and the deep woods, it transports you to the idyllic ambiance of a vineyard stroll. Okay. Then different ways and ways to use it is just bringing the outside in. How many times do we have a hard time even going outside just in our backyard to sit for a while? You can use these oils to bring the inside outside into your home. And just the opportunity to enjoy the natural scents. Our bodies resonate with that. And to the portability and the flexibility of it. So like Sarah can take it in her car with her 3 kids in there and calm everyone down at the same time with that beautiful, having these senses to take. And then there's not a right or wrong time to be able to diffuse it in your home. So
thank you, Jolene. I love that you had the experience there to go in the product showcase where they showed them. I don't know if that's my sound that's having issues. Sorry about that. Sometimes when you smell an oil right out of the bottle, it can be super strong and fragrant. Feel free to always try it in a diffuser where a few drops and some water will take it into your olfactory system, sometimes in a much better way. So hope you can enjoy that. All right, just have a few more slides to show you. And
sorry, Shalene. She said something about diffusing in the car. How do you diffuse in the car?
So there are car diffusers. I find in Texas it's a little bit harder when I'm always running the air conditioner because the diffusing scent just gets blown away and I don't enjoy it. So quite often I'll just put some drops on a not a Q-tip, a cotton ball, and I'll put it into the vent. And that way it's just blowing it into the car and makes the car smell really good.
So I don't use the AC in my car, so I can just put it on a cotton ball and stick it somewhere.
Yep. You should be able to even just put it on something that some people will do a clothespin and just drops on the wood that's holding it there. There are diffusers that plug into your car system and you put water in them and everything. But You don't have to do that. And it just smells so good.
Okay.
A few drops each day.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
love
good.
that. Good
All
question.
right, thank you.
All right, couple more screens to show you. And what I love about doTERRA is they go the extra mile. They have given us what's called an e-book. And an ebook just means they've given us information in an easily digital transferred book. So I don't know that this QR code will work, but if you went to doTERRA.com, you can go to -DMK and type in search for the frankincense ebook. You can just go to your regular doTERRA account and search for frankincense ebook, and it would probably come up. But what they've done is they've given you pages and pages of information to learn about it scientifically, as well as ways to use these new products. So they just go the extra mile, and you're going to love that. I'd love for you to just take a look at
Jolene,
this. Yes.
just all of you that are, if you have a hard time getting into your computers to find that, text me and I'll send you a link to the ebook.
Great idea. Great idea.
I was just able to capture the QR code on my camera.
Did it work?
Yeah, it did. I've got it
Perfect.
right here.
I love that. Do you want me, I'll go back a minute. So in case anybody wants to capture that. Sometimes I'm thinking from my screenshot on my phone to making this Canva presentation, I wasn't sure all of the QR codes would come through. So thank you. Thank you. So what I love about doTERRA is they give us some ideas and ways to do it. You can work towards your cellular health, work towards needing more energy. They give you ways to bundle things together to make them just a little bit cheaper. And I love that they've laid that out for us. I also just wanted to mention that co-impact sourcing is what they do. And what that means is all these people in these pictures are people that get the oils for you and I. And they are helping, serving, building wells, schools, clinics, helping support these people all over the world. They're getting paid well for getting these oils to us, and we are helping these people, sourcing the best and helping the most. Isn't that an awesome way to look at it? So they've taken the suggestions of a daily routine and said good, better, and best. And this might be a little hard to see because you're not really familiar with the products, but good is making sure you take your VMG powdered every day. It's you're taking your vitamins and your greens and you're getting it down. And that's what you need. Better would be adding the omegas to it because our body needs that fish oil and fatty acids. So that if you can, that would be the better thing to do. The best would be adding the probiotics to it. There are some probiotics in the VMG, but this probiotic restore is the most powerhouse probiotics you've ever seen. Probiotics, prebiotics, and don't remember what the other word was called, but it is the best that is out there on the market. So if you can do the best, that's a great way to go. Personalize it with other products that you feel are the best. For me, it's the Advantage in the orange box. I will not go without that product. It's helped my joints, giving my body collagen of the best kind. And there's not another product like that. So you get to figure out what's right for you. You might be thinking, oh my goodness, how can I possibly do all of this? I love a presentation that a young man gave on the stage. He was 22, and he has really helped a lot of people. He said, and if you're not familiar with ordering on doTERRA every month, when you order every month, after a year, you've built yourself up to 30% back that you get free points to buy 30 every 100 you spend, $30 worth of products that you get for free. And I loved what he presented. He said, get yourself on the vitamins and the omegas. Yes, you're spending over 100 every month, but your body is getting what it needs to be the healthiest you are. And then use your points that you earn back to buy the other products that you love to use. The natural products in detoxifying your life, whether it's shampoo, cleaners, adaptive, the deep blue, the toothpaste, the deodorant. Use your points to buy those things and get yourself healthy on the other foundational new products that they've just come out with. I just love that. I think that's a great way to do it. And just before I end, first I want to just say thank you for coming. We really appreciate you all being on this natural journey with us. But I wanted to say, when I started with doTERRA, I had a hard time fitting it all into my budget. I had a hard time saying, honestly, that I was worth it. And I finally came to the conclusion that I was buying some of these other things, and some of my budget that was miscellaneous for food, for shampoo and soaps and deodorant and all of those things, I could move some of that budget over and put it on doTERRA. And then I was actually explaining some of these things to my niece that lives in the home I'm staying in. And I said, doTERRA made a chart. And they said, when we're getting older, like I am, when we're getting older, I'm probably going opposite way than I mean to go for you in this picture. When we're getting older, we slowly get older and then we're going to die. And we don't feel as well and our body doesn't work as well. And that's just the way it's going to go. What doTERRA would like to help us do is live our life to the fullest, to the healthiest we can possibly be, and then die. And when I shared that with my niece, who's probably, I don't know, she's probably 35-ish, she said, oh my goodness, that's what we should all do. That's what, you're just going to live healthy and then die. It just really made sense to her. And I wanted to share that again with you because you are all worth it. And I'm worth it. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to set up my LRP, my monthly order, so that I can be on these products that will help me, continue to help me. I'm 62 and I feel the healthiest I've been. And I've been eating right. The last 6 weeks, I've lost 12 pounds and I'm just feeling healthy and full of energy. And now I'm going to get even better vitamins and greens for my body. I'm worth it. And I'm going to go home and figure out the budget and make it happen because I want to make my body even stronger and healthier with these new products. We will be sharing more with you in the coming months. Next month's class is about Shinrin Yoku and forest bathing, and Jolene's going to share with us all of that. But you know that we're going to still be sharing bits and pieces of these new products with you because we'll be hearing stories of the changes that it's made in people's lives. So that'll be coming too. Anything else I've forgotten, Jolene?
Nope, you've done great. Does anyone have any questions? Is anyone excited? You know what it is you want on your next order already? Well, we'll talk, Leslie. I'll help you with that.
There's too many to choose from.
I know.
There is, and that's our fear sometimes of presenting all this different stuff. But what we want you to do is to see what you resonate with, and if you're having a hard time deciding what that is, then all of you guys have access to me and or Shalene, and that's what we're here for, you guys. So if you have questions about it, go there. These are the ones that I like, and we'll go good. Let's make a plan. Let's make a good plan for you to get started with, and then move to where you want to go. Mm-hmm. That's the journey that we're on together, you guys. Yep. Okay.
And I love what Janie said about, I'll do this one day and this one day. There's no problem with that. That's a great way to even say, well, maybe I can afford to try them every other day. Do what you can do to get them in your system and see if you can get some help. I even know some people that said they're doubling up to take 2 a day and get their body in the best possible way. Oh, and Jolene kind of touched on this, but I love that children can take this product. So you make the drink and you can drink it, but you can also divvy it up into little cups and share it with children or grandchildren. How great is that? They've made it so they can get it too. Yes. And they love the taste. I was in Jolene's house just yesterday and she had some other company too. Little 8-year-old boy, mom was pouring it out, giving it, oh, good. Oh, mom, I love how this tastes. And he was just drinking it down. That's how good it is. Even the littles love it. So super exciting. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for being here today. And we can't wait to share more good things with you. And that's just what we love to do. So thanks for making our day great.
You.
We can do that.
Thank you.
Love you all.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jolene.
I'm figuring out how to stop recording.